Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my review of Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. We've secured Champions League football for next year, which, if you would have asked me like a month or two ago, do I think we would have got it? And I would tell you, absolutely not. We're facing Everton, Fulham, Ipswich, United, Newcastle, Liverpool. I didn't think it was going to be the case, but we've done the job. We've beaten Nottingham Forest. And I must admit, for the whole day, I've been sweating buckets. Absolutely sweating buckets. But we did it. We've actually got Champions League football. But before I dive into this video, people, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below who you want Chelsea to sign now that we got Champions League football. Let me know. Let me know. So, the game. The build-up. I saw the starting lineup. I wasn't impressed with the starting lineup, I must admit. Uncle Tosin was in there. We had, there was Sancho in there as well. And I'm pretty sure there's someone else, no Lavia starting. So it didn't fill me with any confidence seeing that team. I thought Caicedo was going to get overrun in midfield, especially with Enzo in there, but he didn't. So I can't complain about it. I think, to be fair, Nottingham Forest were quite underwhelming. I was expecting more from Nottingham Forest. In the first half, they were much better then than they were in the second half. At the first half, they definitely had chances at the end of the half, from Chris Wood, and then a through ball from Gibbs White to almost to Alanga, but I think Uncle Tosin, he come through clutch. He did it against Man United and Hoyland. He's now done it against Chris Wood of Nottingham Forest. I always want Chalobah to play. I think he's our best centre-back. For some reason, we don't play him, probably because we're probably going to sell him. We know what it's like. So, yeah, I'm well chuffed. I say I'm chuffed. Listen, I am chuffed. Like, I'm going to celebrate in the moment, but big picture, right, we've spent over the last 3 years, 1.6 billion and whatever craziness, and we're celebrating top 4. I mean, I don't know. It just seems a bit crazy. But now that we've got Champions League football, I do not, for the life of me, want to be hearing about João Pedro, Liam Delap, none of these players who are not Chelsea standard. I can't be dealing with it. I cannot be dealing with it. So let's not be stupid anymore. We know we need a number 9. Osimhen's our guy. Let's go get Osimhen. We're Champions League football now. I mean, Osimhen wanted to come last year, even though we were Conference League, but we didn't want to pay his wages. So let's pay the wages of the man. That 50 million you're going to try and sink into João Pedro, bin that off and put it into Osimhen. Like, seriously, I don't know what we're doing. It's frustrating. But anyway, back to the game. Listen, as I said, starting lineup I wasn't impressed with. We go into the second half. We're a much stronger team in the second half. We scored early on, which was nice. I thought Nottingham Forest, the way they ended that first half, were going to come out strong. But no, Pedro Neto, he has like a shot cross. I don't know what you class it as. I would probably say a shot, but Levi Colwill gambled, and he was free at the back stick and scored a goal. Phenomenal. Hey, love that. My only issue is our defenders are the only ones scoring goals here, which is not good. All that money we spent on that front 3 or front 4 that we got at Chelsea, and our defenders are scoring all the goals, like Cucurella. It's kind of insane. So this is what I'm saying about getting Osimhen in. So we're a little bit on Nottingham Forest. I thought they were quite underwhelming in the end, to be fair. I was expecting a much tougher task. Other than the end of that first half, which I got to give Sanchez some credit. Chris Wood had a glorious chance, but Sanchez dove at his feet, maybe put him off a little bit. So And Sanchez with another clean sheet. He got one against United. Now he's got one against Nottingham Forest. He had one against Everton. I'm not saying he's the goalkeeper, our number one goalkeeper going forward, but where the hell was he for like the rest of the 30 odd games he played this season? It's a shame. I don't know. But we need a goalkeeper. I'd say another centre back. Maybe another winger, like a strong winger, and then a striker. So, yeah, I'm kind of flip-flopping because my mind's torn. Like, I'm trying to celebrate in the moment of us winning. But, like, I'm looking ahead and thinking the competition we're going to go against, we're probably going to be struggling if we don't do well this summer. I don't know. But if you could look to my left, right, left, one of them. That way. You can see who made it in. Man City beat Fulham. I thought they would draw, to be fair. Fulham usually do well. But Man City win. Arsenal won. I think they were 1-0 down at one point. They pulled it back to 2-1. And then we were blessed by the footballing gods today. Newcastle lost and Aston Villa lost. And then obviously we beat Nottingham Forest. Everything fell perfectly for Chelsea today. And I'm so happy about it. It could have been an end of the season where we looked horrible, but we didn't. So I'm well chuffed. Newcastle secured that fifth spot only by goal difference. Feel sorry for Villa. Villa get Europa League, which to be fair, I think they have a good shot of winning that. And then Nottingham Forest get Conference League, which again, I think they get a massive shout at winning that, Nottingham Forest. I think they could go far and win it. Same with Villa. So then they can push on and win or get into like Europa League and Champions League next year. So I know they're probably disappointed to miss out on Champions League, but they could use that into like propel them into the next season and so on. So that's for them to get consistent football like Champions League and European football. I think it's great. But that's my review. I can breathe. We can all breathe easy now for at least a day until we start panicking against Betis. So that is my review, ladies and gentlemen. Much love to you all. As I said, if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below who you want as your number one signing. Up the chows. Whoosh, let's go, baby.